Okay. So I didn't title this live. I'm really just stopping by. I'm really just stopping by because I got time. I was looking. Ooh, I have to fix this lock. Look how fat that thing is. Well, let me fix that while I'm on live. Because baby, that thing's fat. Trying to come right up while I'm here to put my eyes out. It's like ready to take itself down, take itself out. Jesus. See that lock? Always text me when I'm. You always text me as soon as I get on live. Like, Jesus. Hi y'all. So I wanted to come on today. I was watching a video. I was watching one of my real estate babes, and I don't know. I guess me being on live don't mean anything. I don't know. So I was watching one of my real estate babes. Yeah, not yesterday, but this morning while I was getting ready for my day. And she's always accurate in her conversation, so I like to listen to her because she's pretty thorough in it. And she was kind of talking about the interest rates and how, like, people kept saying in the real estate business or in the real estate industry more so, how basically you should date date the rate and marry the house. That's some kind of term that was going around in the real estate business. Like, just ignore the interest rate, worry about it later. That's what they said. I'm not agreeing to this. It's crazy that that was even a saying. Hi Chris. And basically, a lot of people have gotten into their houses, like 2023, they got into their houses and they dated the rate of the house, the property, and they worried about, like, no, they worried about the interest rate later. And that turned out to be a big no-no because a lot of them are trying to refinance, apparently. So while I'm doing this, while we talking about real estate, I also fix my hair. I don't watch any soccer. So yeah, a lot of people are finding themselves in tough situations when it comes to their houses now because they kind of overspent and now they're kind of in a hole. They're kind of in a pickle with their property because they didn't pay much attention to the interest rate. And a lot of people thought, like, the interest rates, it's been a lot of conversation, like, about the interest rates of homes going down, and it's just not accurate. It's not accurate. If anything, the interest rates have went up and they've increased more than anything. And I don't know, I just feel like this year was not a best time to be buying a property or buying a house unless you were going to have a plan to, like, get some equity out of it and invest into the home and renovate it and then get it back on the market, like, immediately. But not, like, I don't think this year was a good time to be buying a home for, like, the perfect home, your dream home, to be buying a home to, like, be living in right now in the state of the economy. Like, you can just tell the United States has so much going on when it comes to politics, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to everything. So, sorry, I was looking at a text, you guys. I'm trying to fix my hair at the same time, read text, and be on live and talk to you guys about the economy. Italian food is my favorite food. I love Italian food. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you guys are coming in. So, me personally, I wouldn't have went out this year in 2025 and like, oh yeah, this is a great time to go buy my dream house. No, maybe like a property that I planned on getting some equity out of, like figuring out how to get it back on the market and sell it at a higher price. That's more so the vibe that I would have went for. So apparently a lot of people have bought their houses and in like 2023, a couple years ago, and now in 2025, a lot of them are going back to their agent and they're trying to refinance on their home. Okay? So I just want to just kind of chit chat about that a little bit. The real estate market and what's going on in it. But like you guys see the state of the economy every other day. Is something else going on? Is Trump passing a new law, writing some new things into act, and just doing all this stuff going on? Like, it's a lot of moving pieces right now in the economy. Like, I don't even understand. And you guys know, because you guys watched my vlog the other day, I took you guys to like a multi-million-dollar area. Easily multi-million-dollar area, just based off the homes and the environment, everything in the area, like made it a high value area. Okay, and I went out there and I knew instantly where I was and the kind of vibe it was. So hold on. But also, I didn't mention to you guys a lot, another reason, which is why I was kind of promoting the area, like kind of sending people over there, is a lot of homes in that area are for sale. I've seen the for sale signs on like at least 5 different properties within the vicinity of the little bar I went to, the Fuller House. Yeah, it was a whole lot of homes for sale, and I couldn't help but to ask myself, like, this is a beautiful area, very nice, so why are these people trying to sell their homes? My first thought was like, a lot of these people are probably, these houses are probably passed down, and I'm thinking like a lot of them are like grandfathered into the neighborhood. Before I started to drive around and I started to see it's so many houses for sale in the area, and it's a very lucrative area. It's not like it's rough or anything. Great school district, high income area, high value, lots of entertainment, upscale, everything. So it just made me question like what's really going on as to why these people are selling their homes in these gray areas. Can you guys do me a favor, hit the like button? If you could visit any country, where would you go? Oh God, I must have some children in the building. You guys not talking to me about real estate. You guys asking me about my favorite food. Y'all asking me about everything but about real estate, which is the topic of the conversation. You guys got to be some children in here. I need some people. I need some home buyers up in here. Somebody who just bought a home. Tell me about your experience. I'm curious. Like, I want to hear your perspective from a buyer's perspective. Like, did you get into a home that you like? Did you have a game plan for when you purchased a home? Was the idea to get into a home, renovate it, and then sell it at a higher market value? Get out and use your money for something else? Or, like, are you one of the people who decided to go out and purchase their dream home thinking that the interest rates will go down or something like that? And you can just kind of tell. Like, I would think it's like an obvious thing. Where are you from? I would think that it's like an obvious thing right now in the state of the economy. Like, everything is kind of unstable right now. Like, I just would think that's like a red flag not to go out and try and buy a dream house. I don't know. But maybe that's just me, because I be looking at the politics of stuff, and I really pay close attention to the market and what's going on, and when is a good time to buy and when is a good time to fold. But maybe it's just me. And, okay, aside from real estate, I came to talk to y'all a little bit about AI. And all of, yesterday I started to notice it was 2 different content creators, Michelle, A-T-L-E-H, Michelle, and then the Messy Sweet Spot. 2 older ladies, full-grown women, very established in their content creator world. Anyways, I found myself on first I seen Michelle's, okay? I seen Michelle's, I'm like, it was a freaking reel. It wasn't even real, it was like a short of an AI baby, but I guess it's like the Michelle AI baby. I don't know, some new shit, some real new shit to me, because I haven't seen nothing like it yet. Anyways, I just happened to comment under by the second time I seen it, which was the Messy Sweet Spot, which is another content creator. You guys probably already know about her. She does like a lot of celebrity gossip, a lot of like trending news of whatever is going on in the economy, not in the economy, child, but in the celebrity world, not real life stuff, like stuff that matters, okay? And no shade, no hate, no none of that. No shade, because she ate me up in the comments. You guys, she ate me up, like ate me down. Because I commented under I wasn't trying to be messy or rude or nothing. I was just saying, like, I don't be thinking people gonna reply to me when I be talking shit up under their posts and stuff until they reply to me. And she gave me a whole paragraph, a whole dose of my medicine, honey. So I wasn't even mad at her. I just read it and minded my business after that. Because I'm like, okay, I was just stating my opinion, you know. But anyway, she is the Messy Sweet Spot. I commented on one of her videos because it was a freaking AI baby version of her. I'm like, why is it that these content, I commented under it, which maybe I was out of place, maybe it wasn't my place. Okay, maybe I should have just skipped past the post and minded my business like I always do. Anyways, I had commented under the post. I'm like, why are all of these adult people using AI babies to entertain grown people? Like, I don't get it. It's not entertaining. It's not cute or funny. Like, it's weird to me. Like, it's weird. Like, it's AI babies and y'all are full-grown people entertaining other full-grown people, and you decide to use an AI baby version of yourself. I just didn't get it. So of course I commented, and that's exactly what I said. Like, it's not weird. It's weird. It's not cute or entertaining. Like, you guys are full-grown people. What is so entertaining about you typing in ChatGPT or whatever AI app that you use? Did I make it tight again? Okay, yeah, I think I tightened it up, y'all. Like, why is that cute? Why is that entertaining to other adults to watch another person that you know is an adult, but they're entertaining you as an AI version of themselves, as a child, a baby, not even a child, but a baby? I don't know. I just didn't get it. It was weird to me. But the world is weird, obviously. And she was trying to sell me on the weirdness of what the fuck I seen, and I wasn't going for it. I didn't even bother to coming back, but I'm like, no, I don't care how you flip it, twist it. She's like, this is art. This is something that is entertainment. It's entertaining. I don't want to entertain your big grown self in the same way every day. But I'm like, a child version of yourself? That's entertaining. That's entertaining for real. No, it's not. It's weird. It's fucking weird. And I don't care that I got cussed out about it. Weird is weird, and if I see some weird shit on my timeline, I'm gonna say something because it's fucking weird, and we're not gonna normalize weird stuff. She's like, you being weird because you stopped by to see something that you wasn't interested in. First off, I didn't even watch the video. Like, no, I just clicked on it in order to comment. I definitely didn't watch the video because as soon as I seen like an AI version of you, and I heard your voice, and then it's a AI kid version of you, I guess, I just commented like, yo, this is weird stuff. Like, why are content creators, established content creators, doing that? What's weird is you using your corn cob holder. No, babe, this is a hair stencil. Girl, is that my corn cob holder? What is a corn cob holder? Like, they have those? No, babe, this is a hair tool from the beauty supply to retwist and hold your locks in place. That's what that is. I'm just overdoing it because it was so puffy. But, and y'all want to know, I'm actually probably taking this hairstyle down tomorrow because I have to get into costume for the beginning of my week for a project I'm working on that hopefully, more than likely, gonna bring in some, you know, real good guaparoni. But I have to get in a costume and stuff, so, yeah. Now, you ain't fooling me. You stole my corn cob holder. I don't know you. Y'all are so funny on here. Okay. Y'all see how it tightened up from how it was? Promise I wasn't doing all that for no reason. This is what I used. It's not a corn cob holder. Why are you stabbing it? Genuinely curious. Because it relocked it. I don't know if you was here when I first started it, but it was really like, let me find one. Like, it was kind of fat like this. And if you don't want it to be fat, you got to do something like, one, you got to retwist it, okay? So. Make sure you hit the like button. Your name reminds me of one of my friends in high school that passed away a few years ago. Cy Davis, rest in peace. Your name, I'm looking at S Driver, and I want to say Cy Davis so bad. He had a beautiful name too. Cy, like, what did his name even mean? You know, I'm moving the hair around. It looks like I'm just stabbing it, but I'm actually like, I'm moving the hair. I'm manipulating the hair around, so it's doing something. Um, so another thing I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about. I just want to get on here and run because I got time today. I got time. I got time. No, it's not crazy. It's a tool, like literally built for this. So I'm twisting and then you poke, manipulate the hair. Ow. This one really didn't need it that bad, but I'm just showing you, give you an idea. But yeah, I was tuned into a few different lives yesterday from the world that I come from on YouTube. Everybody was live yesterday. Oh my God, shout out to y'all. Okay, love to see it. But I'm just ready for the point, like when I get on YouTube and then I see people doing, I don't know, just like different content, not like the same old. Like I'm tired of watching the same old stuff, or like clicking on every blue moon and then I'm seeing the same stuff. So I just hope that as a whole, people can move forward in a positive direction, a better direction, because I get tired of clicking on people's stuff and all I hear is a whole bunch of cussing, no knowledge, and I guess cursing in, I guess, this culture, whatever you want to call it, that's supposed to be entertaining. Just every other word you say is a curse word. So I guess that's entertainment level for some people. But that's why I like to just spend my time listening to really educational stuff that can actually impact my life in a positive way, because all that other stuff just gets draining, and I just don't understand why people even entertain people that you know are like thrown off. Like, if you know they know stuff in the head, why are you wasting your time entertaining them in any kind of way? Can't relate. But yeah, I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to pop on and see what my algorithm is doing, but it ain't doing nothing. It's dry on here. I might go to TikTok. But obviously, I look pretty refreshed this morning. Got up. I have to do a quick shoot in my boyfriend's clothing for him. He asked me to take some pictures for him so he can post it on his clothing brand page. And I told him I was going to do it yesterday, and I never got up to do it. So that's why I'm kind of glammed down, because I have to get ready to do a quick shoot for him and his clothing brand. I think I'm just going to put the shirt on over my dress and just do a half body, kind of send him a couple flicks of the upper body with the shirt on, and keep this on like kind of as a skirt, because yeah, that's just what I feel like doing. I don't want to put on any pants. Watching Mud Hood. How old are you? What does that mean? That's educational. Yeah, I encourage everybody to like try and use this app for educational purposes too, not just for going back and forth with lames. Hi, Nord. But yeah, I'm genuinely concerned with the state of the world right now. I'm concerned, especially with a particular group of people. It's just, I will hope. I mean, everybody can't get to the top, and everybody can't just evolve. It's not, the world would just be too perfect if everyone evolved and had the same trajectory. The world would be too boring. So it's just like, you have to have people who are lost in the sauce. You have to have people who are ratchet. You know, that's kind of what makes the world go round. Everybody can't be sitting on business about stuff. That's the way I have to see it, you know. Thank you. Don't be concerned, it's going to shit, no stopping. That's how I feel, unfortunately. Like a few years ago, I'm like, okay, there's hope, you know. It's still groups of people who are like upper echelon, doing very, very well, who are black and educated and doing their thing. Like this person who just came in. This is what I'm talking about. Trade Deal Group Investments, LLC. Like, I want to see more names like that popping in my algorithm. I want to see more people tapping into real estate, talking about what they're doing. I'm preparing myself. I've been preparing myself for a long time. You know, I'll be okay. I'll be more than okay. But I've more so just been like looking from my perspective. Like I've taken the summer off just to focus in on myself and focus in on the future. You know, I exited corporate America in order just to do that, you know, just to invest more time into myself and more time into my future, more time into my children who not even here yet future. You know, I dedicated the whole summer to that. But in the midst, like in my downtime, I still go back and I take a look at the outside world and see what's like, what are my people doing? Like, what's going on? And I just hate every time, sometimes, 9 times out of 10, I'll click on YouTube and of course, I have a good mix. I have a good mix of people on my feed. That's what I do like. I do like that. Like, I have a lot of education people. I have a lot of real estate people and a lot of investment people. A lot of people who are actually doing business. And lately, even this guy who, like, builds stuff for people. This, they call him Uncle John, I believe. He's been popping up on my timeline, which I love to see. I just love to see people being productive in their own right. Like, it's amazing to see. That's the kind of stuff that, like, makes me flow. But, like, when it comes to people feeding into like negative content, I just want to see less of that. Like, I'm unsubscribing. Like, I'm really changing my entire algorithm around. And it's taken me some time because I feel like I technically come from like a not so positive sector where, I mean, you know, it's not the most positive sector in my opinion. It's just not. It's a lot of people who are like down on their luck. They're fighting and bickering. At least that's what I had turned into. So like I always go outside of that and detach from the trap and invest in your freedom. I hear you. That's exactly what I had. That's the conclusion I came into. Like, almost like you can't really save everybody, but you have to ensure that you save yourself. You know, yourself and your loved ones, and whoever comes, and you can't really do too much about, because I used to be one of those people, like, especially when I was at the beginning of my spiritual journey on Facebook, I would be that person, like, speaking all conscious, trying to, like, let people know, like, oh my God, this is, I set up all of this stuff. But it's like, saying that stuff to people who are not fully aware is kind of like talking to a brick wall. You know, people, I learned, people go on their journeys when they go on their journeys. And sometimes they're not even open to hearing another perspective about the world until they step into another area of their life. You know, you just have to respect that, I realize. You just have to respect people in their journeys. Everybody is not moving at the same pace. That's one thing about it. And I'm curious, like, what is your investment group? What is it about? Like, are you into real estate or are you another sector of investments? You know, I have this friend out here. I want to say he deals with people who request high-end loans. I'm not sure what the loans are for, but I know he's a lender and that's his job. And he's just one of those older people that I can refer to out here and ask them questions. So I'm just curious, when I seen that, what is it about? Media set, oh my God, that is another thing, S Driver. Media set people up to go against each other and maintain a consumer mindset. Yeah, and honestly, you actually hit it on the head. You really hit it on the head with that one, and you really hit it on the head with that one. That's what I've been looking at too lately, like the way media has changed people. Like, you remember back in the day, I don't know if you guys ever used Facebook. I'm going to use Facebook as a reference because I like, that was my first kind of social media app as a teenager. I was on Facebook, the book of the face. It always used to ask you, like, what's on your mind? And I recently just watched a video about, like, how that was dang near, like, social engineering and social programming, like, and now we have AI because AI knows what's on everybody's mind because everybody was telling Facebook what's on their mind, and now they was able to create AI. And now they have have you guys seen the, we're all over the place a little bit, but we're making coverage. Have you guys seen like the AI fake videos? It's bananas out here. And at first I was supportful. I was supportful. I was in support of AI until I started to dive a little bit deeper into how evil it can get and how bad it can be. Well, but it's one of those things that's here to stay, so you might as well just use it to your advantage, in my opinion. But yeah, just the way of the world, the state of the economy, the state of the world, the state of this culture, the state of Black people. I almost feel like the oppositions are kind of having their way, in the worst way. They're having their way. We got people twerking on police cars, going to jail. We got there's people, like, it's just madness in the world. It's like at an all-time high. Like, the world has been effed up for a long time, but like right now it's like everything is on display. And it's just unfortunate that, like, when you walk into a room and your skin is brown, you really have to damn near prove yourself to be not what society has depicted brown skinned people to be when you walk into a room. It's like sometimes, because I can sense and I can see people energy, and I can feel like what they're saying, even if they're saying something opposite than what their tone is telling me they're really saying. Like the tone, the frequency, body language, all of these things I listen to with my whole spirit. And sometimes I can just, at least I know I can see like the tenseness when I go into certain places that are like upper echelon or of a higher status, where you wouldn't really find most, people like us. You wouldn't really find people like us at. And I go into these environments and they're like, oh my God. Like, I can just see it in their face, like, all right, what kind of person is she going to be? Like, is she loud? Is she going to be messing everything up? Is she going to be going off? Is she short-tempered? Like, all of these thoughts I can damn near, like, see running through their mind. And it's like, that's why I just try and be, like, an open, oh, yeah, you're right. I just try and be like as conversational as I can in particular environments, and just kind of leave the floor open and just have conversation with people so that people are at ease. They have a little bit more comfort in knowing, like, okay, everyone is not the same. Everyone doesn't operate the same. Not everything you see on social media is an exact depiction of every brown skinned black person that you meet in this whole world. I promise. Like, so it kind of just sucks sometimes going into environments and you have to deal with that. But it is what it is. But I just hate the way society has been depicted online. But it's not even like society has just depicted people this line. It's literally people showing their actions in the public. And I think it's just a part of like the human, can't help but to judge one, you judge all, in a way. But yeah, social media has been a big role in the downfall of society, I feel like. I just hate that so many people have kind of lost their way. Let me read these comments. Let's get into these comments. Glad you agree. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got a few of you guys commenting. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Detach from the trap and invest in your freedom. I 100% agree with that. That is exactly 100% right. Trade Deal Group Investments, LLC. I just love your name, by the way. It's really encouraging. I love to see it. I hope I get more of those flowing through my timeline. Positive vibes. Media set us up to go against each other and maintain. Okay, I read that one. He's getting at selling you something. Watch. Ooh, you think he's trying to sell me something? It's an investment group. I mean, okay. Glad you agree. Okay, I thought you were a kid S driver, but you're not. I thought you was like a kid in here messing with me. But I'm starting to look at your comments, and if you are a kid, you're really knowledgeable, okay? I'm a knowledgeable person. My best advice, save money and learn off-grid skills and buy land. Absolutely. I have a little thing when it comes to saving money. I always feel like money should automatically, like, money does nothing when it just sits. When it just sits in a space and it's not doing anything. Like maybe a high yield saving account, definitely, which I'm not gonna cap. Like, that's something I just learned about. Like, I've heard the term for over 2 years, but recently I've just started applying. Okay, what do you do with it? How do you get it in? What is it good for? It just started to finally click for me. So I don't really necessarily believe in, I don't know, like saving money. I believe money should make more money. Like, if you're gonna have money, extra money, it should be used to make more money. It should be reinvested, whether it's into your business, whether it's into something that's going to make more money, because money sitting around these days is just kind of like a no-no. It's not doing anything for you. But yes, I definitely agree with the part of learning off-grid skills. That's a big one. That's a big one, especially like with all of the stuff going on in Texas with the floods, and this weather is just really unpredictable these days. You just never know when everything is just going to kerplunk, and you really have to have survival skills. Like, at that point, none of the stuff we buy, like shoes, lashes, makeup, cars, none of that stuff even matters if we don't have what you said, Off-grid survival skills, okay? You hit it on the head with that one. Oh, I am into Caribbean real estate, promotions, nightclub, and lounge management. Okay, that's awesome. So I take it you're like, what are you, like in Jamaica or somewhere overseas somewhere? That's good. I like that. I know the entertainment industry and the lounge industry, that's easily $1 million market. Like, I know in Atlanta it is. I've spent some time in Atlanta, a long time in Atlanta, and I feel like Atlanta like thrives and survives off of the nightlife entertainment industry, and of course the strip club. All of that in one is literally what keeps Atlanta going. Like, if there was a time that all of the nightclubs and lounges and strip clubs shut down in Atlanta, I feel like the economy would just, it would come to a halt because people go there and they spend money, $500 bottles and all, just on a regular, on a Wednesday night. So yeah, you're in a great, very lucrative industry. Love that. I'm in a space right now. I'm starting a business with my partner, and but the way we want to do it is we want to just write out a good business plan and just go over to the bank and get a loan for that amount, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be lucrative and it's going to result in a lot of revenue. So I'm confident in being able to pay the bank loan back however much we request. But I think the first step with that is to write out a really, really good business plan so that the bank sees how lucrative the business is. So that's actually what I'll be working on later today after I do my photo shoot for his clothing brand. I will be writing out our business plan, and making sure I have all of it covered, and plan a day to go see about bank loan. A business loan, particularly. Okay. Somebody say, yo, don't waste your time choosing. Okay, that was a good one too. Don't waste your time choosing a side in politics. Either they're all one big family behind closed doors. Yeah, that's another thing. That's 100% accurate. Me and my partner was just talking about how all of the presidents are all related somehow. I'm like, yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah, I don't care too much for politics. I really just read in between the line whenever I'm watching politics, because, yeah, you already know how that goes. Congrats on your happiness. Thank you, Faith. I love that. I love to see it. And I'm not gonna cap like I'm all the way there. But I'm working on myself, But I am a lot happier than I've been in the past, honey. I can tell you that. And I'm a lot less stressed because I have relieved myself of anything that is stressful, And that's the part of why I took the summer off, because most of like a little bit of last year after I got out of my schooling, I was just a little bit overwhelmed being in corporate America, dealing with the people, and just getting tired of that repetitive thing just for money. I'm like, let me just take a break. And ever since then, I've been just working for myself 100%. And it's been very lucrative for me. And I just want to get bigger and better and make larger amounts working for myself, But yeah, I've definitely made well over the amount that I've made working in corporate America. So I think with working for yourself, being an entrepreneur, it's just about having that drive and that motivation to get up every day and really work for yourself, and really realize, like, if you don't get up, you're not going to get the daily bread that you need. Whereas in corporate America, you're really just, okay, come in this time. Okay, I'm leaving this time. And then I get free time. Like, I don't like that. Like, that literally is spiritually draining on so many levels. Buy gold and silver. Just stay focused, okay? Absolutely, Faith. I promise you, gold and silver won't let you down. Think about it. You can take it to the store, spend it. When you say gold and silver, it's just a little tricky to me. Yeah, I've always heard buy gold and silver. I've always heard that, especially when the economy seems like it's going to crash. I always hear investor pals talk about buy gold and silver, hold gold and silver. But it's like, I'm just curious, when you say that, is it like just any kind of silver and gold? Or is it like gold bars? I'm just curious, like, what kind of gold and silver are people buying? Is it coins? So elaborate a little bit on that. But yeah, I definitely have always heard that, and I agree with that. You can't take it. You can't take it to the store and spend it. It's so easier to save out of sight, out of mind. You place burns, it won't. I love that you guys are so educated in here today. We got a small group, but you guys are talking real and talking right. U.S. Virgin Islands and Caribbean. Nice. Congratulations on your endeavorments. I love to hear it. I love to see it. Let us see. Hello from Russia. How are you? I'm well this morning. How are you? I popped on to uplift my spirits and talk to you guys a little bit about the real estate market and trying to understand, do we have any buyers that recently bought between 2023 and 2025 who recently bought a new home? I just want to hear about the experience for you, because I've been seeing a lot of houses in very prestigious neighborhoods, and a lot of them seem like they're going for sale, and I'm just out of curiosity why. Like, why are these homes going for sale? Why are people going, why are people going into foreclosure? I'm just curious. In your opinion, if you bought a home, was it a good decision? Do you regret your decision? Do you feel like you wish you waited? Do you feel like you should have not bought your dream home and reinvested in that property and sold it at a higher market value and then moved into something else? I'm just curious. I'm curious about y'all as buyers, how that works, or how that worked for y'all. That's what I was going to use. Use ChatGPT for a business plan. That's a good idea. I actually have ChatGPT, but there's so many different versions of AI out there. You seem like a with your head on, so you take her. That's true. Don't. No, I get that. Okay. Don't just wait. No, I feel you. Look into passive streams of income. Okay. Is that how you got your start into the lounges? But yeah, so many different ones. Passive streams of income. Okay, y'all. I'm about to go warm up my coffee and log back out and look at some more videos for the day. And I have to get together on this plan. So thanks for coming in and talking with me. Good talk. So yeah, I use ChatGPT a lot. I do. ChatGPT is good. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.